Good morning, it is Erica and welcome back to my channel. It is 10:27 a.m. and I'm on my way to my second home, Starbucks, and it's the day. It's the time to take the test. I'm extremely nervous and excited. I don't know why I'm excited. So if you guys don't know, this test determines if I am going to graduate ultrasound school or not. So in order to study as thorough as I could, there are 547 practice questions or review questions, and I've almost gone through them all. I went through 401 of them. I got 147 left to tackle when I get there. Then I'm going to review all of the tests that we've already taken and the quizzes and whatever that we've already taken. Now, the benefit of me not living in Alabama is the time difference. The test is due at 2, but because I'm in Georgia, I don't have to turn it in until 3. So that just gives me an extra few minutes to play along, play with, or pray with. Lord, I am nervous. I'm nervous, but I'm like super excited for some reason. I'm like, about to take the test. So it's crazy. Like I said, on my way to my second home, Team Starbucks. So if you are a subby or you just like to comment on my videos, doesn't even matter, please subscribe. But you have asked me how I was able to obtain all of my degrees in such a short amount of time. I don't even know how to answer that really, because I feel like it wasn't a short amount of time. But when I graduated high school, I already started college the week before graduation, and I knew that I wanted to go into the radiology program, so I wanted to go as soon as they were taking new people. Like, I didn't want to take my time taking my core classes and wait all this long time to apply. I knew they were going to start in the spring, so I was going to pack on as many classes as I needed to take to make sure that I could apply in the springtime. So that's how I did it. If most people were taking like 2 classes a semester, I took 4 my first semester. I took 4 or 5 my second semester, and I took my last 3 or 4 in the spring semester, that way that I could apply with everybody else. And I've always been about taking more classes to try to get done faster. So if that answers your question, that's what I did to get this far. Now that I have Caden, it's a little bit harder for me to do, but I still take on way more than a normal person would, and that's how I get further faster. So me being in ultrasound school, while being in a bachelor's program, while taking plane trigonometry, while going to clinic and getting all this stuff done, because this is what I want to do, and I want to make sure that I'm in there like swimwear and I'm getting there faster. So that's what I do. I take way more classes than a normal person would take. I join way more programs than a normal person would join, and that's how I've been able to get there a lot faster. So I hope that answered your question. So yes, peoples, on my way to Starbucks. It's raining outside, sucks. But I dressed so super comfortable today. I have on my leggings and my flip-flops and a tank top, and I brought a hoodie because I'm a super comfortable test taker. So I can't be cute. I need to be comfortable while I'm taking this test and while I'm studying. So yeah, there's really not much to talk about today because it's like the final countdown and I'm on my way to go like study a little bit and take this test. So I'm gonna end this right here, and hopefully when I come back I'm not crying. And I'll see you guys when the test is over. Finished taking my test. My heart is beating so fast. I went through all 574 review questions, and then I took a practice test that was like 60 questions or whatever, and I made it 100. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to take the test. So I took the test, and there was some things that I didn't know still, even though they all came from that review, and I made a 93. So I'm happy, but I'm still on edge because she wanted me to make perfection, which is a 100, and that's not a 100. So I'm still, like I said, my heart is beating so fast right now. I'm praying that that's enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and email her right now and just let her know I took the test, I made a 93. What does that give me as far as my average? Whew, and what do I need to make on the final? So this is what you guys have all been waiting for, to see if I was gonna pass that test. And I passed it, and 93 is great on any other day, but it's not perfect when you wanna make perfection, you know what I mean? So, whew, I don't know. So I'm going to stop vlogging for a second and call my mom and let her know what I got, and then I will come back and talk to you guys about what's next. It is now 4:30 and I'm actually on my way to the bookstore because I have a lot of work to do. So I studied all weekend for abdomen, trying to make sure that I passed that test with flying colors. I still didn't do as good as I wanted to do, but I did pass the test, and I emailed my teacher and let her know the grade that I got, and she told me that she would email me back tomorrow and let me know what my average is because she's not in her office today. So now I gotta wait on that. But while I was studying for abdomen, I totally forgot about plane trigonometry, of course, and my very first homework assignment is due on Wednesday, and my very first test is due on Thursday. And I told you guys that there's a bunch of concepts that you have to understand. I've mastered 14. I need to know 29 by Thursday. So now it's like I spent a few hours with my baby, and now I'm going back out to the bookstore to try to learn a bunch of concepts to go take this test. So it's like my work is never done. As soon as I'm done studying for one thing, it's time for another thing. And then on top of me having my first assignment Wednesday, my first test on Thursday, my OBGYN mock registry, which is my big test for OB, is gonna be on Friday. And then I'll go through my weekend, and Monday and Tuesday I'll be in Alabama taking my big final and my big scan final, which means I think Monday is going to be our scan final, so we have to scan each other as like a final, and we'll do OB and abdomen on each other. Not OB, we'll do GYN and abdomen on each other, which is just an abdominal scan. We're not going inside anything, but just an abdominal scan. And we don't, I keep saying OB, I don't know why I keep saying that, but we will be scanning each other on Monday, and then on Tuesday we'll sit down and we'll take our finals, which will be over abdomen and then OBGYN. So I have so much to study for, and it's like it's getting to the point where I don't even know what my name is. Like, honestly, I don't know what's going on. I'm not eating, I'm sleeping pretty good, but I'm just totally out of it. I can't even describe it. Like this morning I went to Starbucks and I studied a lot. I had a grande pink drink and a mozzarella tomato panini, so no meat, just a nice light breakfast lunch, you could say. When I got home, I had Ritz cheese crackers, and that's it. And I'm not hungry. I don't want to chew anything. I don't want to do anything. Like, I'm not hungry. I'm like, hi. I can't even describe it. I'm literally like floating in the clouds all day. I have so much on my mind, so much work that has to get done, not enough time, so much information that I'm forcing into my brain and trying to understand. And it's just getting to the point where I just don't even feel like a human anymore. I'm driving a car like a robot. Like I just know where I'm going. So even when I'm vlogging for you guys, sometimes I get to my destination and I'm like, how in the world did I not die vlogging to get here? Like, how in the world did I get here? So it's just been crazy. It's exciting. I guess my life is exciting, but it's getting to be a little much right now. And I'm trying not to be overwhelmed with everything and to just take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, honestly, 1 minute, because it's just a lot going on. So I'm about 5 minutes away from the bookstore, and I'm going to spend my whole entire time pretty much on YouTube trying to find different math videos and stuff on how to understand everything, and see if I can at least get done with 20 of the concepts. So I have 14, so I can't even do math right now. What was that, 5? That'll equal 9, 6. Okay, so if I could see, do you see that? If I can't count to 10, how am I going to do plane trigonometry? But if I can get 6 concepts down today before closing, which I think is at 11, that would be great. And then I've got to go to clinic tomorrow from 7 to 3:30. I still haven't heard anything about the job yet. They still haven't posted it, so I haven't been able to apply, but I did finish my resume, so when it's up, I will be the first person applying for that job. But yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys on my way home to tell you if this even went well or not. So it's 6:43 p.m. I went to the bookstore for 2 hours. I didn't learn anything, not one concept. I was totally lost the whole time. I watched numerous videos, could not figure anything out. I tried to do my homework assignment. I made a 63. You get 5 attempts on your homework assignment. So I was gonna do it again, but I decided to get up and start driving toward the college, possibly gonna see a tutor today. This is my whole anxiety type of thing. I don't know if you guys, if any of you guys suffer with like really bad anxiety. I can speak for myself. I do not like to ask for help. I don't like to raise my hand in the front of the class and ask for help. I don't like to talk to strangers like that. I just really don't. So it is taking everything in me to drive toward this college to possibly walk in and see a tutor, and I don't even know if I have it in me to get up and see or ask anybody anything today. So I'm just praying that my anxiety will go away by the time that I get there. If not, let's face it, that's just how it goes. I can't do it. I gotta go home and try to figure it out myself, because I just cannot make myself, can't do it. So now it's raining. On my way to college, like I said, I'm gonna go find the Success Center, and I guess I'll let you know if my anxiety let me go or not, or if I was just like tied to this car and I can't get out. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I went in, talked myself up, went in there to go get tutoring, only to find out that they have nobody tutoring plain trigonometry this summer, but they do have some tutors over in the city where my clinical site is at. So that's like, what, 15-30 minutes away. They do have tutors at that campus, so I have to make an appointment with them to be tutored, meaning I still have a homework assignment due Wednesday, still have a test on Thursday, still have class tomorrow, and I've done nothing. I have no clue what to do, and I talked myself up enough to go get tutoring to find out that no one can tutor me today. So I am just busted and disgusted right now. I think I'm done, guys. I think I'm done for the day. It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna spend the rest of this time with my son, and then I'm gonna go to clinic tomorrow, and I'm gonna just, I don't even know. But that's it for this vlog.